Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Stupid is the Norm, the channel where we demonstrate how to become a millionaire in 10 years whilst earning only minimum wage. And in this video I want to tell you all about my 10-year retirement plan. Why has it become normal in this country to expect to have to work 40 years before retiring? It's because you're being conned. You're being conned into believing that you have to work those 40 or 50 years in some cases before you get a retirement that's worth less than half that probably. And why is that? Well, that's because we need people to work. We need people to produce goods and services. But not everyone has to work for 40 or 50 years. There are those people who can flip that equation on their head and work for only 10 years and then retire for the rest of their lives. If you want some free information on how you can achieve that and you're watching LinkedIn, drop me a DM and I'll send you that free information. If you're watching this on YouTube, then drop me an email at abnormal@stupidisthenorm.co.uk. I designed the 10-year retirement plan for a group of people I call the latent wealthy. These are people who ought to be wealthy, who make enough money to be wealthy, but either don't have the knowledge or they don't have the time in order to come up with a goal and implement a plan to make themselves wealthy. How do I know the plan works? Well, I know it because I use the same plan. Then after 3 years, I'd covered all my bills, and because of my investment income, after 5 years, I'd replaced my income. So if you're making a lot more money than I was, and I was only making minimum wage, then you ought to be wealthy, and this plan will work for you. So how is it we've come to believe that we have to work for 40 years before we can retire? Well, that's because that's what we're told. And we're told this by people we trust, people we thought had our best interests at heart, when in reality, they had their own best interests at heart. And this basically boils down to two groups of people. The first one is the government. The government don't want you to retire early. They need you to work for 40 or 50 years. They need you to produce goods and services and to pay taxes. So the only solution they offer you is a workplace pension. And in order to get compound interest to work its magic, you need to be invested for 30, 40, 50 years. The other group of people who are meant to look after you but are looking after themselves in the financial services industry. They're in lockstep with the government because their biggest income earner are pensions. And so the message doesn't get diluted at all. It's the same message to everyone. You have to work for 40 or 50 years and you have to invest in a pension. But it really isn't necessary to work 40 years. You can get that right down. And that's what the 10-year retirement plan does. I set myself a 10-year retirement plan when I was 57. After 3 years, I'd made enough money to cover all the bills in my house from passive income. After 5 years, I'd replaced my salary. So I did it in 5 years. But I don't want you to wait till you're 57. Don't want you to be as stupid as what I was. I want you to retire in 10 years' time. So to do so, you have to take action today. I'm going to send you a free 10-year retirement plan. Just drop me an email at abnormal@stupidisthenorm.co.uk. But I don't just want to send you the plan. I want to ensure success. I want to do it for you. I want to execute it for you. So I'm going to send you the plan. And if you want to proceed with it, I'll do all the hard work. I mean, how much likely are you to succeed if the person who's executing your plan has already done it themselves? Now, the plan is property based. Property investment has made more millionaires than any other asset class. You don't have to understand property. All you have to do is surround yourself with a group of people, experts who do. And that's why I don't just come myself to the table. I'll bring solicitors and accountants and brokers and property sources and property managers in order to make sure that this plan for you is as hands-off as possible. And all you have to do is produce the resources to buy the properties. Now, as I said, the 10-year retirement plan is entirely free of charge. I can send you it today. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, DM me and I'll send you some more information. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then, as you're probably sick of hearing me saying, drop me a line at abnormal@stupidisthenorm.co.uk. Let me get this plan to you today and let me make sure you retire in 10 years. Don't be stupid and don't be normal, guys.